Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Founders out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's been a while since I've had a Founders beer. I bought a 6-pack of this today. This is the Blushberry. It is a tequila barrel-aged raspberry Belgian ale with lime. Clocking in at 12% alcohol. This is from their Barrel Age series. I believe this is a 2025 release. I've never heard of this before, and the bottled on date for this particular bottle is February 17th, 2025. So only a couple of months ago this was bottled. Like I said, 12% alcohol by volume. A little bit of a description. It says, vibrant fusion of juicy raspberry and tart lime with a hint of spice and fruity undertones. Creating a balanced and layered profile aged in tequila barrels. Brings an extra depth that enhances the bold fruit flavors and adds smooth complexity to every sip. Then on the bottom of the back of the label, it says malt beverage with natural flavors. Okay, so Belgian style ale. I'm liking that already. Tequila barrel aged. Really interesting. And raspberry. So raspberry lime, tequila barrel aged ale. Okay, sounds really interesting. Super excited to get into this. I've had a lot of the barrel aged series beers from Founders over the years, and I really haven't been disappointed by many, if any. So we are going to pour this up, and it's a 12-ounce bottle. This is a bigger glass, so the appearance is kind of a deep, like ruby red color. It definitely has like that raspberry red type appearance to it that you get with raspberry juice when it's added to a beer. So you gotta imagine this is probably like a golden color. Then they put the raspberry puree in there, and it turns it this beautiful kind of copper ruby hybrid color. It's clear. You can definitely see through it. So it's super filtered. There's no sediment or anything floating around in here at all, which is actually quite nice. It did pour with a little bit of a head, which is kind of dissipated, but the head itself is white. Oh, it smells really raspberry forward. Getting a little bit of that lime as well. And the tequila barrel is there. It smells, like, it smells like tequila, like an agave. Yeah, it has a tequila aroma. It does smell slightly boozy from the tequila barrel aging. It smells like raspberry lime with tequila. It almost smells like a raspberry lime tequila cocktail. But the tequila presence is definitely there. It smells really nice though. Nothing off at all. But you can definitely smell the tequila. All right. It smells like a winner, so without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Ooh. Very tart. Raspberries right up front. Get a little bit of that lime too. This is really nice. The tequila's not coming through as much on the palate as I thought it would, based on the aromas that I was getting. I think because the raspberry tartness and that flavor is right up front in your face, I think it kind of masks some of the tequila barrel, but it's really nice. It's got a slightly kind of woody character to it as well, which is probably from the barrel aging. The raspberry and the lime are definitely the star of the show. It's got a nice malt background, a little bit of a breadiness in the middle of the sip. Maybe some of that Belgian yeast is coming through as well, kind of make it a little funky on the back end. This is really nice. Blushberry, really, really nice beer. Tequila barrel aged raspberry Belgian ale with lime. Yeah, the Belgian qualities of this beer are coming through kind of on the back end. It's not as boozy as I thought it was going to be based on the aroma. The aroma was definitely more boozy up front. That tequila was really coming through, but I'm not picking it up on the palate as much. It's very subtle. You do get a little bit of the barrel, maybe like a slight agave note, but mostly raspberry, lime, and that malty kind of bready center. There's no hop character or anything like that, but there is a little bit of like the Belgian yeast type quality on the back end, which is kind of like a spicy note, like an allspice or coriander, something along those lines on the back end. It's hard to really say exactly what that flavor is, but if you've had Belgian beers, it's very distinct, and that's what it is. Really nice. I'm gonna go with a 96 out of 100. I think this is a solid A beer. It's got everything that it should have in it. The barrel presence is there. I think it's a very interesting choice to barrel age a beer in tequila barrels. I think that with the lime and the raspberries and the Belgian style, I just think it works with this particular beer. It definitely would not work with a lot of other beers, but for this particular beer, it does work pretty well. The raspberries there, the lime's there, that Belgian quality's there. Like I said, the barrel presence is there. It's really, really nice. It's surprisingly light bodied too. For a 12% beer, carbonation is medium, but the body is really kind of on the lower end of medium. It's really actually quite light for a 12% beer. And it's super filtered. It's not thick or anything. It doesn't linger on the palate. As you swallow it down, it's pretty dry on the finish, so it's pretty inviting. You want to go right back in for another sip. So yeah, a winner from Founders, 96 out of 100 for the Blushberry. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope everybody out there's having a wonderful day. Until next time, cheers.